Good evening, Arlington Medical Reserve Corps volunteers and supporters. I'm Christina Crespo, the MRC Volunteer Coordinator. Thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate our amazing volunteers. The Arlington County MRC started in 2003 and joined a network of MRC units around Virginia. Our MRC unit has volunteers from various professional fields, each bringing a different set of skills to our fantastic group. These volunteers are ready to take action and help their community. The Arlington County MRC has nearly tripled in size since COVID-19 started, and the Arlington County staff is incredibly grateful for all the new volunteers that have signed up. Our COVID-19 efforts started in late January, with just a handful of volunteers helping us call and track travelers that were Arlington residents. Since then, our efforts and deployments have grown, and we have volunteers working in every aspect of the COVID-19 response. We have volunteers working in contact tracing, observation of long-term care facilities, testing sites, logistics, data entry, shelters, and even our June and July elections. So this MRC virtual celebration is to recognize all of you because you are our public health heroes. On behalf of the Arlington County Public Health Division, we would like to thank all the volunteers that have signed up and volunteered with our amazing COVID-19 team. We really couldn't have done it without you. On that same note, we have a special thank you from our Arlington County staff.
What can I say? MRC, we could not have been able to keep up with the onslaught of work without each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Hey, MRC volunteers, thank you so very much for all of your help during COVID and throughout the rest of the year. It is immensely, immensely appreciated. We couldn't do this, everything that we've been doing without y'all, and we are eternally grateful for all of your help and effort with us. Thank you guys so much.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Papel. I wanted to extend my thanks to members of the Medical Reserve Corps for the work that they have done on the observation strike team. They have shown such passion, commitment, and tenacity in the work that they've done, going into long-term care facilities with active outbreaks, wearing their personal protective equipment, making observations of the infection control practices, and then sharing with the long-term care facilities the best practices, training them on their personal protective equipment so that they themselves could stay safe and protect the residents. We thank you, and we couldn't have done the work without you.
I have enjoyed getting to know and work with so many of you over these many months. I appreciate the hard work, dedication, and time you have given to help protect and prevent illness in Arlington County. Thank you, Arlington MRC volunteers, from the bottom of my heart.
Hello, my name is Yvette Wright, and I am a member of the scheduling team. On behalf of the team, I would like to thank all of the MRC volunteers for all of their work on this pandemic. Thank you so very much for putting in and volunteering your time and your efforts to help this to be a success. Trust me, we could not do this without you. Thank you again.
Thank you, MRC volunteers. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without you. Thank you.
Thank you, MRC volunteers.
As one of the safety officers, I want to take this time to thank all of the MRC volunteers for all the work that you've done and all the work that you continue to do, helping to keep Arlington safe and reducing the spread of COVID. Back in the beginning, I know things were challenging at times. Thank you for not giving up when you were locked out of the Sequoia building or stranded in an elevator or locked in a stairwell because your fob didn't work or maybe you didn't have one yet. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for persevering and finding out where the check-in stations had moved to. I know we moved those a lot in the beginning. Thank you for being willing to change work locations if I determined that you were working too close to your neighbor. Thank you for wearing your face mask and most of the time keeping it over your mouths and noses. Thank you for backing up 6 feet when you would see me coming around the hall. Thanks for all your help out at the testing sites, where the only people that outnumbered you were the clients there to get tested. We really couldn't have done that without you, so thank you for that.
I want to give a quick shout out to the MRC volunteers. I want to thank you for everything you have done and that you're continuing to do. You probably know me, I probably met you, and thank you for putting up with me. I learned a lot and I'm still learning, and thank you for everything.
Thanks, MRC volunteers. We appreciate all of your hard work in helping us get through this COVID.
Thanks, MRC volunteers. We couldn't do it without you.
Thank you, MRC, for all your help. We love you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sue Skidmore, and I'm here to thank all of our wonderful Arlington County Medical Reserve Corps volunteers. I can't tell you how much we have relied on you and appreciated you over these last few months of COVID, but even back before COVID, you guys have invested a lot in keeping your community healthy, well-informed, safe, and we appreciate you and we thank you, and we couldn't do it without you, and we're very grateful for your service. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for those wonderful messages. Now we will move on to the awards.
We'd like to first recognize 2 volunteers as Rookies of the Year for a large number and variety of deployments in their first year post-orientation. The winners of this award are Joshua Stephan and Ayob Alemu. They have volunteered over 75 hours each and have been deployed to 5 different events since they started. They've been so incredibly eager to help in the MRC in whatever capacity they're able, and they do so with such great enthusiasm. Thank you, Joshua and Ayob. Next, we'd like to recognize a non-rookie volunteer for a large number and variety of deployments in subsequent years. The winner of the Rock of the Year Bob Atkins Memorial Award is Jovita Hierro. She has worked more than 175 hours and has a total of 29 deployments. Congrats, Jovita, for your impressive work. Now, we'd like to recognize 2 volunteers for not only coming on board our COVID-19 team very quickly, but also for taking charge and becoming leaders in their respective efforts. The winners of the Rising Star Award are Dallas Smith and Helene Cummins. Their leadership skills have made them a crucial part of our team. Dallas has been working in our collection site since early July and has worked over 88 hours. Helene started working with us back in May doing contact tracing and is now working as a team trainer. She has logged in a total of 302 hours. Thank you, Dallas and Helene, for your dedication. Next, we'd like to recognize a group of volunteers who win our Shining Star Award. This mix of rookie and non-rookie volunteers are the ones that have volunteered the most during our COVID-19 response. The winners are Michelle Cohen, Linda McGuire, Nancy Brown, Michael Connolly, Morgan Todd, Alejandra Underwood, Benjamin Tibor, Alina Guralnik, Fatima Hajara, and Natalie Wodniak. These volunteers collectively had worked more than 1,300 hours. Thank you for your outstanding work and unwavering support. Our upcoming awards are to recognize the volunteers that have worked in various efforts of our COVID-19 response. We'd like to first recognize a volunteer that has worked a large number of hours in our contact tracing effort. The winner of this award is Megan Donahue. She has worked more than 200 hours since she joined our team in June. Thanks, Megan. Next, we'd like to recognize a volunteer that has worked a great number of hours in our ESF6 shelters effort. The winner of this award is Andrew Reigart. He has worked more than 120 hours since he joined our team in April. Thanks, Andrew. Next, we'd like to recognize a volunteer that has worked many hours in our logistics effort. The winner of this award is William Rivlin. He has worked more than 260 hours since he joined our team in June. Thanks, Will. Now we'd like to recognize a volunteer that has worked a large number of hours in our program effort support. The winner of this award is Nicolas Jarosz. He has worked more than 270 hours since he joined our team in May. Thanks, Nick. Next, we'd like to recognize a volunteer that has worked a great number of hours in our observation team effort. The winner of this award is April Everett. She has worked more than 112 hours since she joined our team in May. Thanks, April. Next, we'd like to recognize a volunteer that has worked a great number of hours in our collection site effort. The winner of this award is Jessica Peterson. She has worked more than 135 hours since she joined our team in May. Thanks, Jessica. Here are some pictures of our MRC volunteers at the testing site and our observation team. Thank you so much for joining us and for coming and taking out the time of your busy schedule to join us tonight. Thank you for your commitment to promoting health and safety of Arlington County. You're the best. We look forward to working with you in the future. Good night.
Since 2003, the dedicated volunteers of Arlington's Medical Reserve Corps have supported the community and assisted the county's public health division with emergency preparedness and response. By always asking, "What can I do to help?" you have kept us all safe and healthy.
And now, as we fight a global pandemic, we see your efforts in every aspect of the county's COVID-19 response. Arlington's MRC nearly tripled in size since February, and everyone in the county is extremely grateful for all of the new volunteers that have signed up and the help that they have provided to their community.
Typically, we recognize ACMRC volunteers in April as part of National Volunteer Week. Obviously, there is nothing typical about this year, but all of us in Arlington want to take this time, say thank you, and celebrate all the MRC volunteers who have helped protect the health of their neighbors.
We know this ceremony is different from previous years, but don't let that lessen the profound appreciation and gratitude from all of us in Arlington. We all recognize and are thankful to the women and men who have helped put the public health and safety of our community first as we try to stop the spread of COVID-19. While Arlington's MRC unit has volunteers from numerous fields, all with your own special set of skills, you all have one very important quality in common. You are all ready to take action and help your community. We have seen MRC efforts and deployments grow over the past 7 months, and volunteers are now working in every aspect of the COVID-19 response.
You're working in contact tracing, testing sites, logistics, shelters, and so much more. We really couldn't have done COVID response without you. On behalf of the Arlington County Public Health Division, I want to say to the volunteers that have signed up and volunteered with our amazing MRC team, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As a Medical Reserve Corps volunteer, you are helping to keep Arlington safe. Thank you.